Good day, everyone. Popping in here to a quick replay. Just want to show an example of using a little bit of patience to get a good ending result. I think this was a good match where I didn't do all that much in the beginning, but ended up helping the team secure the victory. So, all you're going to see here from the start is just trying to take an active scouting position where I might be able to jump on someone, get a bit of a surprise. What's interesting about the light I'm playing, pretty low at tier 4, but actually I have an autoloader gun, so you notice on a few of these shots I'm not taking them. It's definitely not the preferred gun to run on this tank, but I really enjoy it, and so it's more fun more than being good. But you'll notice I take this opening spot with the hope to try and catch someone going up towards the middle. And that doesn't really happen, which puts me in a bit of a weird spot. But you see, I do finally see someone running up, but an AMX isn't someone that I'm going to easily pen. So, keep using some of my time just to keep the middle area scouted and see if there's maybe some allies supporting. But there's no point in me doing any sort of aggressive or rush play here. See the friends trying to take some support. I see, well, maybe I can get some damage, but it's just not worth giving up my spot. And you also notice I missed a TD crossing that I maybe actually could have picked off because I was worried about an AMX I was never going to shoot. Alright, so game's still progressing. 3 minutes in and I haven't moved a spot. Probably not necessarily the best, but now you see what prompted me to actually make a move. Well, you'll notice on this left side we basically lost this flank. We're going to lose a few more tanks and start to fall pretty far behind. So I realize there's probably no one still waiting to come up behind me that'll surprise me, or anyone that's going to shoot me on being spotted. So I take that minor damage I can and start looking to see how I can support the team. Now we'll slow down to a more reasonable speed. And right here I'm just trying to think, how can I use my gun that's not meant for range to support the team as best I can? You see a few different sets of clips here. Just taking very good care not to get hit, right? No point do I want to lose my health here, because this tank becomes super deadly when people start to get lower on the health. So, just spotting people and trying to see what opportunities. Speed it up a little bit. Trying to feather my shots to increase the accuracy a little bit. But as you can see, we've lost this flank. There's not much I can really do for it. I can't run back, so I start looking to try and use my speed. But why not just take a little bit more of an opportunity and pick off a nice target? Alright, now the BT7 as well, as I've realized, this isn't the place to go. And they may just push towards our cap, but there's not much I can really do about it. So the hope is that they chase after me and don't cap out to win. So the question is, what makes this place safe? Well, we know all their tanks are spotted, or have been spotted in other areas on the map, so I'm not going to run into a surprise tank here, right? And the BT7 is also going to check, nice enough for him to check all the tanks in front of me, so I don't have to take the risk. So, because of that, and he's doing some of the spotting, I'm going to use the bush cover to make sure that I don't take any damage. And you notice with those first few shots, I didn't shoot towards the T1 because I expected the BT7 to finish him off. When that didn't happen, I looked to go move to deal with him, but then he did get killed, so I fired the rest of the Matilda. And now I see the only problem really here on this flank is that ELC, and it's not really the Matilda. He's never going to win his fight, so what to do when you see an ELC? So you take him out of the fight. Got a little bit of help from teammates. Just moving around to make sure he can't shoot me in the meantime, but looks like he doesn't even realize I'm here. Poor fella. With being a clip tank, I don't want to sit around, so ram is always worth it. And now it's just using my time, using the patience. It's a pretty close game, and there's no point again for me to risk health if I don't have to. So, figure out where the Matilda is, and at least one of those shots should go in. Unfortunately, I clipped instead of shooting the PZ, but the whole goal here is just to play a very patient game. And if you look at all that health, if I popped out of the PZ, I probably wouldn't be at full health. Also, at this point, I assume the Luchs on their team has the proper single shotgun. So I'm trying not to get into any sort of DPM race with them. But he seems to be pretty focused on the other fight, so just doing the same classic example of shooting them when they're not looking. And then just a little bit of patience while waiting for a reload. Now it's finally worth me using some of this hit points to get out, defend the team. Surprised me that he does also have the fast fire shots, so that makes me be a little more careful, because if he hits his shots, he can definitely take me down. But there's no point in me rushing it. We're at about the same health. I have teammates left. We have people on cap. So I'm just going to play a slow game here. Just wait for the teammate to go. He's only got a clip to possibly kill one of us, not both. He decides that he wants to pop out and try and take the angle, and that's the game, eventually. So, nice, simple, small replay. Just shows a little bit of being patient. You look at the end on this tier 5 match, I ended up with 4 kills and over 1,000 damage when I spent the first 4 to 5 minutes of the game literally doing nothing. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.